Welcome to the Calculus, a collection of micro lectures, video lessons, and sample exercises. Let's illustrate the limit theorem for a root of a function. This theorem behaves the same as the limit theorem about the power of a function, since a root is actually a fractional exponent. So if we have here a function, let's say f of x is equal to x plus 3, and we are solving for the limit of a certain function, let's say square root of x plus 3, as x approaches to a certain number, let's say 2, or let's have another number, let's have 4. We can solve this according to this limit theorem in general form if we have the limit of a function under a root as x approaches to a certain constant. Okay, this could be written as the limit or the square root using the root, any root here, as long as it's n as an integer. Okay, you have here limit of f of x as x approaches c. So with this, we can just simply rewrite this as a square root of the limit of the function x plus 3 as x approaches to 4. Okay, now this happens, of course we have the direct substitution if you would like to. This is easily to happen if we already have the limit of x plus 3 as x approaches to 4, let's say equal to L. So in general here, we will have this function if the limit of the square root of f of x as x approaches a certain c is equal to just the square root of L, as long as you will have the limit of a function equal to L here. Anyway, the limit, let's try to illustrate both of them. Okay, let's try to use the idea of taking the power or the root outside the limit. So you have here the square root of the direct substitution, because this is a linear function. You have here 4 plus 3. So the answer here is square root of 7. Let's try to solve for L first. Okay, if it's the same. So by direct substitution here, you will have 4 plus 3 equal to 7. This is the value of L. That would mean if we are going to use the same here, the limit of the square root of x plus 3 as x approaches to 4, we just simply use the square root of the value of the limit of this function 7, which is just the same as the other. But basically we already have the substitution, but it's just the same as the process of this limit theorem. So this is the limit theorem for a power, which could work when all of our expressions are under a certain root. But again, you will have your substitution if you would like to. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe now!